Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back along to another episode of the Dairyman's Diary. My name is Frank, as always. I do hope you're doing very, very well indeed. You join me. It's a little bit after 8:30 in the morning. It's another beautiful summer's morning here, and we are doing a little bit of shuffling around to begin with. We're going to take the we're taking the loader over to the field of winter barley that we cut down just the other day. And then we're bringing the combine back because the aim is to get that field cleared this morning and in the next couple of hours. There's a little bit of dew on the ground in places, so there's no hay ready to go. We've still got a lot of hay out in the fields that we haven't knocked down yet, or we haven't pulled in and stacked up yet. Main reason being we're just letting it kind of sweat out a little bit where it is. When you make hay a little bit earlier in the calendar year, it can get a little bit warm inside, and sometimes it's knowing if it gets too hot to want to catch fire. So we're just leaving that out where it is in the field right now. It's a few blustery days, which is really helping to kind of bring down that temperature of the bale, and then we'll get more stacked up. But for now, we're just out in the little wee Torian here, and we're going to pack this in the field. We already brought a trailer over the other day, and then when I came over here I had a quick look at the hay, which is knocked down over there. That's still a long way off, so we're in no real rush at the moment, but what we are going to do is going to spike this load here, flip her over, there we go, and then we're going to just leave this about here for now. We're going to come back and we're going to finish this off, but first of all I just want to take the combine over towards the back towards the lower yard there, and then it's kind of in the middle of our land, really ready to go. The header's already over there, as you can see, but I do love this combine. Beautiful thing. So we're going to jump in, and then we've got to go back on a little road trip. I had some news the other day about the the John Deere 7710, and whilst it's not bad news, well, not horrendous news, it's not great news either. It is the part in question, the first part that arrived, which was a bearing for inside the transmission, that arrived and it was damaged, so we couldn't install it. So the mechanic has shipped it back again, and however, it looks like we're not going to get a new one for about 8 or 9 weeks now, which is quite a lot of time. So mechanic felt bad, so he's given me an option for like a temporary tractor here, so we're gonna look into that, because yeah, I have got some heavier cultivation work that I want to do, and yeah, we're down one tractor at the moment there, so we might see what we can do about that. But yeah, first things first, we'll just take this over to the main yard, and then we can look into the rest of it from there. Our ground is still quite some time off. It's just starting to go yellow on the tips there, so yeah, it's a long way out. But yeah, that's fine. Got a lot of slurry to put down on the deck as well. The stubble field there is going to be having some slurry spread onto it, so we will hopefully get around to that in the next few, well, maybe even today. But we'll have a look and see. It is looking like we're going to be, we've traded in our Joystick for several different reasons, but we traded it in. We've got a big high spec now, which looks beautiful. I saw it the other day. We haven't got it back at the yard yet. We're just waiting for a few things to finish off, so right now we're just down to the Abbey. But yeah, boy, that Joystick's gonna be good. Whenever we get that 7710 back, it's gonna look perfect, that high spec on the back of it. So yeah, that's very exciting there. You can see the amount of grass I've got to knock down here is pretty impressive. The mowers are down here. We're going to get going with that this afternoon. We're going to get this ground down here taken care of, and then some also just over the field, over the hedge really, where we stripped off the headlands not so long ago. So that's going to be the next one to go as well. So there's about to be an awful lot of hay made, that's for sure. Weather is looking pretty good for the next kind of week, so that's pretty handy as well. And then we're just going to throw this around here, and we'll stick it straight forward here. Excellent stuff. That should just about do us. We'll knock off the engine there. we will leave that there. So we're going to go jump into our pickup, which is around the corner. The John Deere is still over there. What we're going to be doing this afternoon is starting with this little paddock over here. You can see that's starting to get a little bit of growth on. You can see where we applied slurry versus where we didn't. You can see the real difference there. So that's a pretty handy little paddock there. So we'll get that one knocked down. Then we'll go over to the other side of the road. There's a few fields in the extension that we're going to get cracking on with as well. And then before you know it, we'll be looking all good. So yeah, let's just go and jump into the truck anyway, and we'll get ourselves on the road. Through the Ford. We don't really go that way too often. Just mainly washing off the underside of the truck, if I'm being honest there. But yeah, it's always nice little area that we don't come to too often here. But yeah, they seem to have an abundance of grass, much like we do. It's going to be around this corner though. How have you been doing anyway? I hope you're all fantastically well, whatever you're getting up to. Do let us know down below what you're driving, where you're working as always. Very interested to know, especially now. It's some people are just getting really stuck into harvest there. A lot of silage and hay still being made as well. But yeah, let us know what you're getting up to. Here is the shed that we dropped off the 77. Remember, this is a classic John Deere dealer. I'll say dealer, but mechanic, restorer. We'll see. He's got a tractor for us that we can borrow. So wait and see. I wonder if it's that 3350. That's pretty cool. Could well be. But yeah, there is our 77. It is off the ramps right now, but it's not looking in great shape apparently inside. So I think we can we'll be doing too justice by kind of parking there. Oh dear, God, I wish we could have that back. Beautiful looking 3350 though. That is absolutely stunning. Now the voicemail I had said that it was in the shed. Open this door here. What's in here? Nothing. Yep. Down. Must be. Oh. Oh my word. Is that what he wants me to... This is beautiful. Look at this. This is just magnificent. I knew he restored a lot of older machines, but I never knew he had this in his card. Wow. Now, let me just read that message again. He's told me where he hid the keys. They're over here. See? Look at this. I've often wanted one of these. Could never really find a good one or something that didn't require too much work. But yeah, this one is looking like a thing of beauty. Let's get in and fire it up. Oh, he's also refurbed the inside the cab out as well. Now he told me that he wanted me to give it a good go in because it hasn't really had much of a work in a while. So he wants to really get the engine bedded in. So, oh, I am more than happy to do that. Let's see if we can get it fired up there. Yes. Let's just get out of that. That, ladies and gentlemen, is just beautiful. We are going to give this a right go. Right, let's get this show on the road. Different transmission. This is a really old transmission here actually. You don't see too many of these. Certainly isn't a power quad, but it's be interesting to get used to it, that's for sure. Check all that shut there as well. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to take this, we're going to go back to the field that we're in to cart some straw back up to the lower yard. And then we're going to go and see what other mischief we can get up to. Might even, I don't think the slurry tank is ready to be picked up yet, so we won't do that, but we might just be able to start cracking on with a little bit of mowing. We'll have to see. But, this is going to be good. Oh my word, listen to the growl on this thing. Wow, this still actually handles really impressively. I almost expected it to be a little bit numb, but it's... Oh, from it, it's done the brakes there as well. They're pretty sharp. Pretty darn tasty. A lot of hours gone into restoring this one. It does look magnificent. Alright, so what we will do is rumble on down to the barley field there. I'm going to give it a bit of a wheel wash. Easy does it. You know what? You could give me this tractor in this condition. I'd probably take it over some of the newer John Deeres. I mean, I like my fleet, don't get me wrong, but this would be good. Listen to that exhaust. You can see the bales of hay that we've still got lying around here as well. There's still a few more fields to run at that we haven't got knocked down. The cuts on these fields here haven't been done either. All of this land to my right hasn't been done. So we really do have an awful lot that we need to get cracking on with today. So we'll see how much of that we can get done. Yeah, right now we're just gonna cruise back on over towards the field with destroying, and we'll see. We'll just have a bit of a play around with it this afternoon. Nothing too stressful to start with, just kind of a little bit of road work to get it broken in a bit more, really. I don't know how much, since the whole engine was reconditioned, I don't know how many hours to put onto it at all. I'll have to figure that one out. It feels weird having a pillar down the middle of the windscreen these days. Handles actually remarkably well. I know we haven't got anything on the back here, but yeah, some good tires on here. I think it's really a smooth ride. Kicking on some speed as well. They got 40k bucks in here. Rapid. I haven't had this much fun driving a tractor in quite a while, actually. This is awesome. Very much a turn up for the bucks. Alright, let's get it hooked on and see what we can get up to with this, I guess. Pull it down. Okay. We'll just connect everything in while it's turned off there, but my word, that's a smart looking thing. Look at that. They did that. It's just incredible. Yeah, I didn't know he was working on that there, but he has restored every little square inch of it. Looking beautiful, like it's factory fresh there. Really, really is. Alright, well, we'll go and jump into the Torian. We're going to get this all cleared up where we can, and we will catch you once we're all done and dusted, I reckon.
Out in stormy weather, I might have the blues, but nothing ever stopped me from dusting off my shoes. You might think you'll see me falling to the ground, but I threw up my umbrella when rain stops hitting town. Yeah! On a bad day, on a good day, I don't need no sunshine, 'cause I'm dancing with the rain. You will see me running, thinking I might be insane.
folks, last two, well, last three on the deck really, but we're probably just going to take that third one back on its own. And then we're all done. Not too many bales on here as it turned out, but we've already got a few in the yard anyway, down here, so we'll just go out a little bit further to help it. There we go. Look at that John Deere though, it just looks fantastic. It really is looking majestic over there. We're going to stick these on the far side just to give a nice even load. And then there's one that's going to have to be knocked on a little bit more, but then we'll be good. So we'll get this all strapped down, and then we'll get on our way. Just not taking it too far away at all there, but still be nice to gear that growl again, I'm sure. Alright, we'll get that one sorted out. We'll leave that one on the deck and we'll get that picked up in a moment. Time to get this all strapped in, I think. We're not going too far, but it never hurts just to put a few straps on, keep things where they're supposed to be. Because I don't want more hassle than it's worth today. But what I do want to do is drive this again. Oh. And what we're going to do is just leave that open, that door open, I think. Not really. It'd be beautiful to get this under the plow. We might see if we can do that at some point as well. This is going to sound incredible. There we are. Alright, off we go, ladies and gentlemen. Just slowly going up through the gears here. Oh. Flat to the mat for down here. It does get some taking used to it, having that pillar back in the middle again. It really does. They've actually made this cab really well insulated for noise actually in the refurb. It's a really nice job. It's still loud, but it's not definitely loud. It's really nice. What we're going to do, we're just going to park this up. I'm going to go and walk back over, pull back the Torium with that extra bale. Ooh, slow down, slow down. And we'll get this unloaded, and then it's out with the mowers for a little bit. So we'll see how we get on there. For now, though, we're probably going to leave it here. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I've been Frank, your humble host, and I do hope you have enjoyed. We will see you all in the next one, where we'll still be having this fantastic beast, and we're going to be putting it through a bit more work. So until then, though, have yourself a great day. Enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll see you later.